Perhaps many of us, once we step into our 60s, begin to look back on the long journey of life. Each morning, that cup of coffee is no longer just a habit. It feels almost like a little ritual, the gentle opening to a brand new day. And yet, at this age, we can't help but wonder, is our favourite cup of coffee still safe for the body? Is there a kind of coffee that can preserve this simple joy while not harming our heart, our kidneys, or our stomach? Those questions make perfect sense, because after 60, the body doesn't tolerate things the way it once did. But here's the good news. There are certain types of coffee that are not only safe, but can also bring surprising health benefits, especially for the kidneys, those silent yet vital organs that filter and keep our system in balance. Today, I'd like to share with you 4 kinds of coffee that can become trustworthy companions after 60. Not to force you to change your habits, but to give you more choices so you can both enjoy your coffee and take care of yourself. First of all, remember this. Coffee itself isn't bad. What really matters is the type of coffee we choose and the way we drink it. That's what decides whether it becomes a friend or an enemy to our health. Large scientific studies here in the US have shown that people who drink coffee the right way actually have a lower risk of heart disease and kidney problems. That may sound surprising, but in reality, coffee contains hundreds of bioactive compounds, many of which are powerful antioxidants that help reduce inflammation and protect our cells from aging. The first type of coffee I want to talk about is organic Arabica, medium roast, brewed with a paper filter. Arabica has always been loved for its smoother taste, less bitter and harsh compared to Robusta. But what makes it truly special here is when it's grown organically. The beans aren't exposed to pesticides or chemical fertilizers, so they keep their natural purity. With a medium roast, Arabica retains a high amount of chlorogenic acid, a potent antioxidant that can reduce inflammation in blood vessels, stabilize blood sugar, and support kidney function. The paper filter also plays an important role. It traps cafestol, an oil in coffee that can raise bad cholesterol. By brewing this way, you get to enjoy the flavor while minimizing the risks for your heart. A cup of organic Arabica, made with clean water and filtered through paper, is a perfect balance between the joy of savoring coffee and the quiet act of caring for your body. The second type, which may sound a bit more modern but is actually very friendly for older adults, is cold brew, also known as cold brewed coffee. Unlike traditional hot brewing, cold brew is steeped in cold water for 16 to 24 hours. This process significantly reduces the acidity, making the coffee much gentler on the stomach. If you've ever experienced acid reflux or discomfort after drinking hot coffee, cold brew could be a wonderful alternative. What's more, studies have shown that cold brew still retains a rich amount of antioxidants, especially beneficial for the cardiovascular system and even for the retina. That's important because after 60, our eyes often become more vulnerable to conditions like macular degeneration or other vision issues. Cold brew is not just a refreshing drink, it's a gentle kindness you offer your body after all the years it has carried you through life. Now, let's talk about the third type, coffee combined with collagen peptides. At this age, many people notice their joints start to creak. Their skin feels drier, and elasticity isn't what it used to be. That's because the body gradually loses its natural supply of collagen. Collagen peptides, collagen that's been hydrolyzed so it's easier to absorb, can become an ideal companion. When you stir it into your morning cup of coffee, it doesn't change the flavor much at all. But it provides your body with the building blocks it needs to support the renewal of skin, joints, and muscles. Clinical studies have shown that adding collagen can help reduce joint stiffness, improve skin elasticity, and aid in muscle recovery. Adding just 1 scoop of collagen to your coffee isn't just a small act. It's a quiet reminder that you're taking care of your body from the inside out, nurturing youthfulness and flexibility, even as you move gracefully past 60. And finally, a truly delightful combination. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. MCT, short for medium-chain triglycerides, is a type of fat that the body can quickly convert into clean energy, providing fast fuel for the brain. This is one reason why many nutrition experts recommend MCT for older adults, to support mental clarity and focus. When you add just a touch of Ceylon cinnamon, a rare and safer variety compared to the more common cassia cinnamon, you gain an extra layer of benefits. Cinnamon helps stabilize blood sugar, improves circulation, and adds a warm, comforting aroma that makes your coffee feel special. Modern science has also confirmed that cinnamon has mild anti-inflammatory properties and supports healthy blood sugar control, something especially important for those at risk of diabetes after 60. Drinking coffee with MCT and cinnamon is like sending a loving message to your brain and your heart. Stay sharp, stay steady, and savor this day. If you look closely, these 4 types of coffee are not just good choices for your kidneys and overall health. They also carry within them a philosophy of living. After 60, we don't have to give up the small joys. We just need to be wiser in the way we choose. Each morning, when you brew a cup of organic Arabica, try a gentle cold brew, stir in some collagen, or savor the soft aroma of cinnamon. You're not just drinking coffee. You're reminding yourself that your body is still worthy of care, no matter how many seasons of life have passed. Someone once said, "Growing older is not the end, but a new chapter, one where we have the chance to live slower, deeper, and more intentionally." I believe the right cup of coffee is a symbol of that very choice. Because every time you lift that cup, you're not only enjoying its flavor, you're planting within yourself a sense of gratitude and an act of care. Once we move past 60, what truly matters is not how many years we have left ahead of us, but how we choose to live each year that remains. A cup of coffee, prepared the right way, may seem like a small thing, but it can make a big difference. Organic Arabica, cold brew, coffee with collagen, or coffee blended with MCT oil and cinnamon. Each one offers a quiet gift to your kidneys, your heart, and your mind. They don't just help the body grow stronger, they also bring peace to the soul. Because when you drink your coffee, you're not simply fueling yourself with energy, you're sending a message to your own heart. I deserve to be cared for. I deserve to be healthy and happy, no matter my age. So let each morning begin with a wise choice, a cup of coffee that's both delicious and good for you. And remember, the smallest changes you make today can bring the greatest rewards for tomorrow.